So today's video is going to be about life balance and evening everything out. So what does it mean to even your life out, and why is it important? Why is it something that you need to control and maintain? So I guess the reason for it is that balance means everything. One part of your life shouldn't be too dominant, because I think that just means you're doing something wrong. You know, if it works for you, where you have a life where one side is very dominant and the other side is just sort of forgotten about, if it works for you, that's fine. But if you're struggling, it might be better to balance your life out rather than fall into that just one dominant section of your life, right? So a good example of this, to see why balance is important, why evening your days out is important, is because think of it like this. We have 24 hours in a day. That's 3 times 8, right? 3 times 8 is 3 eighths, right? It's 1 8, 2 8, and a 3 third 8. You sleep, well, most people, a healthy amount of sleep, average amount of sleep is 8 hours. So you're sleeping for 8 hours. That's 1 8 used. Now, if you work or go to school, you're gonna spend around 8 hours at work or 8 hours at school, which gives you 8 hours of free time and 8 hours of whatever you feel like doing. So I feel like you have a lot of options on how to manage your time. Right now, let's say, I think we should look at these 8s very, very, very seriously. So you can work out for one of those 8s of your free time. It's basically just balancing out your free time, right? So with the 2 8s being out of the picture now, you have 1 8, and you can cut that in half. 4 to 4, 4 things that are necessary and that you must get done. So if that's spending an hour on homework, spending an hour on gym, or whatever you are very passionate about, 2 hours of whatever else is necessary to you, like maybe another hour eating, and then another hour just getting ready for everything. So getting ready for work, getting ready for school, and getting ready to go to bed, getting ready to wake up, right? So that's 1 hour of everything just put together. So you use 4 hours already. So you cut that in half, and realistically you have 4 hours, which is still a lot, right? So now it does change if you have more time. I know that when you work, you don't have 8 hours only. Now you have 16 because you don't work that day. But regardless, you're gonna have 4 hours of things that you need to do, which is eat. You can spend 1 hour eating, not just eating one meal, but I'm saying 3 meals or however meals you eat. Typically takes around 1 hour to make the food, yada yada yada, whatever. Then you have the second, which is for things that you're very passionate about, things that you feel like are necessary to do. So if that's, for some people that's working out, for other people that's meditation, for other people that's stretching, spend an hour doing that. Now, your other hour is going to go to getting ready for several occasions or whatnot. So waking up and going to sleep, that's 30 minutes already. And then if you have something to do that day, maybe another 30 minutes, it already equals an hour. Showers, etc. This hour is already taken up. And I feel like, and then you have the other hour to like just homework or things that you just need to get done, if that's chores. So you have 4 hours that are already taken out of your day. Sometimes it's a little longer. I know. It's really just how your day is. But now that we've gotten over the things that you need to do, this gives us 4 hours of what you want to do, right? So if you only have 3 hours, see, that gives you another hour to spend time doing something. Do something that you love doing. You know, don't just dominantly do work, you know? You work for 8 hours straight, typically, if you're full-time. I know sometimes part-timers get 8 hours, but you work 8 hours. Don't just dominantly work. Balance your life out, which means like if you worked for 8 hours, spend 8 hours of your life contributing to your health, contributing to how to become a better person. And this is, in other words, I guess just have better time management. Manage your time more better, right? Don't spend too much time on one thing. And treat it like work, you know? You're forced to work. So those 8 hours you have to work. Obviously you have a lunch, but I'm saying all of those hours you must work. And so treat your 8 hours of freedom kind of like work a little bit, right? Do it like, okay, I need to do this. I want to start working out, so I need to dedicate a plan. I need to dedicate a workout routine, and I need to, well, work out. Or what else? What else? If you want to become a content creator, spend time doing content. If you want to become an artist, spend time drawing. So I feel like in those 8 hours, it's actually a lot more time than you think. You know, you can get a lot done, and I feel like that should be the end goal, is to get as much done in one day as you can. Because why save for tomorrow what you could have done today? So let's say you're like, oh, I'm gonna do my laundry tomorrow, like I'm tired, I don't want to do it. Okay, but why? If you have the time to do it now, if you have the time to just put it in the washer, then do it. Don't save it for tomorrow, because you can't predict what happens tomorrow. You are out of control of any exterior things that happen. So you need to really, really balance your life out and make sure you spend days getting something done. That you spend 1 to 3 days doing what you need to do, so you have the other days free. Because God forbid something comes up, what are you going to do if you saved what was supposed to be done yesterday, if you saved it for today? What are you going to do if you have an emergency where you can't attend that thing that you saved? So I get it, sometimes it happens. You know, you can't control your days, right? You can't control your environment. Things happen. But if you were able to do it the day before, and it's an issue now, then it's kind of on you to an extent. It's like you should have done it yesterday. Now, it doesn't mean just be so hard on yourself, but basically balance out your life to where it fits you perfectly. So if you want to be a tattoo artist, spend those 8 hours of freedom doing what you want to do, because I guarantee you, having this routine of using your 8 hours very wisely will definitely lead you to just success in 2 to 3 years, because you were consistently doing it and you had dedication. So you gotta remember, success is mainly two things. It's dedication and luck, but everybody gets lucky. Luck is just opportunity. It's another word for opportunity, right? If you had an opportunity for a new job, you're gonna take it, right? That's luck. That's what I mean by dedication and luck. So you're only gonna get lucky if you're looking for it, you know what I mean? Like, if I was to post one video every month, I'm not dedicated, I'm not consistent, and I'm not gonna get lucky. I'm gonna get lucky when it doesn't matter. And that's because I'm not actively looking to get lucky. If I'm posting once a month, I'm not looking for any luck. I'm not looking for any success from it. So don't take that luck thing into too much worry, because at the end of the day, you are going to get it. You are going to get your opportunity because it's meant to happen. Remember, if you look super hard, you'll find. If you look hard for what you want, you will find it and you will get it. So the luck thing shouldn't scare you away from what you want to do or what you want to strive to do, because at the end of the day, if you're looking for that opportunity, it's going to come to you because you're attracting it to yourself, which bleeds into the law of attraction, where you, if you want it really bad and you show that you want it, not just say it, but you show that you want it, you do things to want it, you will get it. That's basically the law of attraction summed up into like a few words. It's also very self-explanatory that you attract what you're looking for. So if you're looking for trouble, you're gonna attract trouble, and you're gonna find trouble, and you're gonna put yourself in trouble. So you got to be very wise with that concept. If you're looking for more time, you're gonna get more time to yourself. Yeah, of course. But you gotta remember, these things come at sacrifices. These things are opportunities, and you need to know the pros and cons. You need to balance out the pros and cons. Hence the video. You need to even out everything. You need to balance everything. Every decision that you make must be balanced. Every opportunity that you get must be balanced. Everything in your life must be balanced, because this is the only way that you're going to strive to be the person that you want to be. And this thing keeps turning off, but it's fine. It's like my little lighting besides that. Other than that, I feel like evening out your life has its own meaning that is just very important too, because it helps you become more organized. In other people's eyes, you become more organized. If I see somebody working hard to balance out their life, I'll be like, wow, man, you go to work, and then as soon as you get home, you work out, and then you do this, and then you really do that. Like, that's so much. How do you do that? And it's like dedication and balance, man. Like, you gotta balance out your life. If you balance out your life, you will find everything to be so much more easier. And me personally, I was a person never being able to balance out my life. I feel like I couldn't adapt, but that was just a mindset. I was basically telling myself I couldn't, which therefore, due to the law of attraction, I couldn't. So if you slowly tell yourself you can, if you speak everything to an existence, if you speak with confidence, if you speak with delight, you will get it. You will get what you ask for. If you're looking for a fight, you're gonna find one. If you're looking for a blessing, you're gonna find one. You need to speak it into existence. This isn't just something that you're gonna get on the first try. This is something that you're gonna get on the 10th. It's dedication, and you need to be actively looking for it. If you're not actively looking for it, I don't know what to tell you, then you're not gonna get it at all. So with balance comes opportunity, because now you are actively looking for it, and it helps you pursue what you are passionate about. So this right here is an opportunity. I'm no longer using my phone to record these videos. This was an opportunity. Despite it being a decision, it was still an opportunity, because I was able to actually switch, and now the quality looks way better, and I have way more storage on this than I do on this tiny phone. So I can be able to post more videos freely while still using my phone the way I use it to edit videos and whatnot, even though I don't edit my videos. I probably should, because some things get a little too out of hand, but really, it's not that big of a deal. It shows that everything's natural here. My room's natural. I should probably clean it, but yeah, like, I want to make sure that these videos are as natural as possible, so you get a grip that I'm not perfect, and that I'm just giving advice through experience, and I'm not giving advice in me being a good person. I'm not the perfect person, hence why I give advice. I wouldn't want to give advice if I was the perfect person, because I would not have been through anything. But I've been through things. I've experienced a lot of trauma. I don't like using that word. But I've experienced a lot of lessons, and these lessons shaped me as who I am today. So this allows me to give you advice. This is what correct advice is. Advice is experience in certain aspects. So I feel like that this video should be able to help you. It will help you, because it's just a good thing to do to balance out your life. I feel like it's very responsible as a person, and you will attract the things that you want. If you want something that sounds like it's impossible, as long as you work towards it, you will achieve it one day. And yeah, balance and attract. Work hard and be responsible, and take accountability. I'll see you guys in the next one.